Hey guys, welcome to part 2 on how to make a multi-copy. My mic is unmuted this time, but this is part 2 on how to do a bunch of stuff for the multi-copy. I did a voiceover last video, so this is what we created so far. We created the map, as you guys can see. And it didn't take that long. It only took it didn't actually take that long. It only took about, I would say, like 15 minutes just to make all of this. So it wasn't that hard. So if you guys want to make like extra rooms for your map, we're gonna showcase how to add movement and rooms to your map. So what you guys want to do is you guys are going to see the thing. You're going to see your map right here, of course. And mine looks like I'm kind of targeting for Capuchin, kind of. So this is what it's going to be. So what you guys want to do is click on the face one. Click on the face selection. And then select the face that you want. I'm going to make a mod vent, like right here. So yeah, I'm just going to make a mod vent. So on the other video, my mic audio got corrupted and I couldn't do it. And so I couldn't do it, so yeah. But here's how you can make a mod vent. So just select where you want a room. I'm gonna do a mod vent, of course. You guys saw. I'm gonna actually do it. Actually over there is good. So what you guys want to do is select the face. Go to Pro Builder. Scroll down until you see merge faces. So this makes it so, if you're making like a room with a bunch of faces on it, do merge faces, but if you're just making mod vents, it doesn't matter. Just click extrude, or you could do Control E for a shortcut. It might stick out a little bit, that's fine. Move it out to the max length where you want the mod vent to be. So for me, I'll put it like right there. I'm gonna make this a little. Let's say I want this a little bit more skinny. Just do this and then move it out, just like this. Wherever you want it. So once you guys got that, actually I'm gonna lower the roof so it's like more of a mod vent look. And what you guys want to do now is you click on, or if you want to add like different rooms to the mod vent, like different areas, like if you want a mod vent going this way, and if you want a mod vent going out like this way, I can show you how you can do that. So if you just want like a room where moderators can go in, I would recommend you just select this face, and then moving out like that, and then you can add like cosmetics and stuff in there. But if you're trying to make it like a mod, like an actual mod vent, like Capuchin V1s, because Capuchin V2 and V3, they don't have mod vents. They only have mod menus. I don't even know if V3 has the menu. I'm not sure. So what you guys want to do now is click on the vertice selection. It's the one with the dots. Wait, no, hold up. It's something in here. It's something in here. Maybe it's, I don't know, wait. So do this, click on merge faces. Click on subdivide faces. Like about 2 times. Then it'll add a couple layers. So to do this, you just extend this layer. And then extrude it. And then put it out like that. And then you guys just want to keep doing that till you're all done with the rooms and stuff. Subdivide. So merge first before you subdivide. So merge, subdivide. Wait, yeah, so merge, and then sometimes you have to subdivide objects. But I don't really know. Sometimes you have to subdivide it a lot, so that's why you merge before you do anything. And a quicker way, instead of selecting all these, you can click on one, hold shift, and then like do this type of thing. And then drag it, and then you can extrude. And you can like move that out. And this is gonna be the last. And I'm gonna make this one the room right here. So I'm gonna like subdivide. And I know it looks really like big. So what you guys can do is select all these faces right here. And you guys can click on the merge to make it one whole thing. And this is where you can like add the cosmetics and whatever. So like Capuchin does this kind of thing that I did. So like they added like a mod vent, and it goes a bunch of ways, and then it leads into like a cool room with like a kick hammer and like J-Man head and all that. So yeah. But I'm not going to show you how you can add cosmetics in there yet. Just cause, yeah, I know that. The kick hammer though, that probably won't be until like part, I don't know, probably last part. I'll probably show you how you can add a kick hammer and stuff. Cause, don't watch Be Awesome's video, because for some reason, the anti-kick script does not work, because every time you load into the game, it kicks you when you have the kick hammer. So if you enable the kick hammer, and then like since your cosmetics save, you'll reload with the kick hammer, and then it'll kick you. So I don't know what goes on with that anti-kick script. I'll probably get like a new anti-kick for a few parts later probably. But once you got guys the mod vent, you guys can select like the roof, and you guys can move it. I'm gonna move more like okay, and there we go, got that. I'm trying to make like a little bit of a smaller entrance. And then what you guys want to do is to make it closed, you guys are going to want to add like a block or whatever you want so people can't get in. And you guys want to make sure like people can't get out the map, and I will show you guys like, because if people get out the map, they can just easily go in the mod vents. Like they can go like out like on the top of the map, and then they can jump down through like, there's like at the top of mod vents in Pro Builder, there's always like an invisible like top for people. So I will show you how you can make it so people can't even get out the map. So before we add a blockage to the mod vents, what you guys want to do is click on Game Object, 3D Object, Cube, and it can be literally any color. People aren't going to see it anyway. This is not what Gorilla Tag uses with like wind barriers and stuff, so they use another script. They use like a random script or whatever. But you just gotta make it so people can't get in, out. And that's very easy to add. You just gotta create a block, and you gotta make it to wherever out of the map is for you guys. So, yeah. So like something like this, I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger just to be like cautious and stuff. And there's no way people can't get out. There's actually no way they can't. Like, if people try, they will not be able to, no matter what. Make this a little bit higher. And you guys are going to see a big white thing above it. So to make this invisible, so people can't see it, like how in Gorilla Tag they have like an invisible like barrier, so you can't get out. Well, this is like kind of like a custom wind barrier. It's actually way better than like an actual wind barrier that Gorilla Tag uses, because that means it's guaranteed that they cannot get out the map. So. Or you guys can add like slippery walls and whatnot, but that won't really stop players. If you have like normal Gorilla Tag locomotion, that will not stop players. But if you have like a capuchin locomotion, kind of like, I think it's called soft chimp locomotion. I think that's what capuchin uses. They cannot get out no matter what, because with the capuchin movement, it's so floppy and like bouncy and stuff that they cannot even like wall climb. They can even wall climb. But so yeah, so click on the cube. You're gonna see this disable thing called mesh renderer, and this makes it so people cannot get out of the map at all. Mesh renderer is like, if you enable it, it means people can see it. If you disable it, it means people cannot see it. So for Mesh Collider, just turn it off, or Mesh Render, I mean. So Mesh Render, turn that off. It'll still be there, it's just invisible, so people can't get out. So I'm gonna explain in this video. I said movement and like mod vents and rooms and stuff, but I will explain more than that, of course. I'm going to explain like norm core, because norm core is really easy to add. I'll show you guys how you can add a player model to norm core, because that's also really easy. Because when you add a player model to Photon, sometimes it's like, it like sucks, and it won't, and it like is really weird, and it like breaks a lot of the time, and you need like an actual like rigged model. So Photon will be probably next part. And make sure that this is turned off, because if you make sure that this is turned on, actually, so it looks like a little bit more realistic, because when it's turned off, it looks like really bright and all of that. So I'm gonna actually fix this. It's like being weird. The wall was like, it does this a lot of the time, like on the wall. Sometimes it has like holes and cracks right there, but I fixed them. So once you guys got that, once you guys got your map and everything, I'm going to show you how you can add a blockage now to the mod vents. And actually put that, like, I don't know how to fix that. No, that's just gonna stay there, I guess, because I need to have that fixed, or else the map will completely break, and you guys don't want that, really. You guys really do not want that, because if your map breaks, then you need to make a whole new one, basically. And sometimes when you move it up like this, it breaks. there's a way, like if you guys didn't know, there's a way to add like, like in Capuchin there's like a duck. Well, it used to be like a purple bird, where it launches you. It used to be a purple bird, but now it's a duck. Like, so the bird, like the purple bird, used to like wiggle around, and if you went on it, it used to launch you so far. There's a way to add that. There's a way to add that to your game, but I don't know how to do that. There is, like, if you search up how to add a Capuchin launcher to your Gorilla Tag fan game, there's like a video that pops up, and it shows you how to add like a script and like a package and stuff. I never watched it, but that's usually what Unity stuff like uses to add things like the Gorilla Locomotion. They used scripts and stuff, and then they turned it into like a Unity package, and then they released it and stuff. But yeah, so to actually add a blockage, you guys are basically going to want to do the same thing, except do not disable the mesh renderer, because if you do that, if you disable it, then people are going to think, oh my god, I can go through it. And then you're going to have to go back and fix that. So yeah. Alright, guys. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, if you ever noticed why I haven't been posting that much, that's because my OBS has been real, like, broken. Every time I cut the video, it like, and then I uncut, it like pauses the video randomly with my like keybinds and stuff. So I gotta like fix that. So that's why I haven't been making videos that much, because in all of my videos I cut. I'm not gonna make mine mod vents. I'm gonna like make mine like kind of like a room, like following through. So I might like add a mirror right here, like kind of like Big Scary, like they add all the mod stuff behind the mirror. I might do the same thing here. Like I might add the mirror like right here. And then, yeah, I might do that. And how to do that is you create, and it's actually really simple to add a mirror. It's one of the most like simplest things you can do for a fan game. So you add a 3D cube object or a plane, it doesn't matter, as long as the mirror is, as long as like an object is there that has the mirror stuff in it. So the mirror just involves texture stuff, so it's really not that hard to do. So like I'll move this up. So like something like this, this is just a tutorial, so it's not going to be perfect. This is going to be my game, by the way, so yeah. What I'm actually doing right now is going to be my game, because I decided why not come back to fan games. I know it hasn't been that long, like and you guys never knew that I was quitting fan games. But yeah, I did quit I decided why not quit. I mean, there's really nothing else to do with fan games because I have no ideas, and that's why I haven't been making like parts anymore. So, what you guys want to do is I'm gonna actually add this. So like I'm just gonna make it so people can't get through. And it's like private. Like a blockage. Basically that's what it is. And if people do really manage to get through, they will not be able to access like things like cosmetics and etc. So it's really not that. It's not that deep if people manage, because they're not going to be able to see things like cosmetics. They're just going to be able to wander through the mod vents, and people, who knows, people might think. So once you guys have something, you need to at least have a blockage. If you're wondering why it's like so tall, like fat, it's because that's what I like to do for things. It's not like people can see it anyway, so it's really fine. So what you guys want to do now is right click on the cube, click on camera. It should be somewhere. It's right here. Click camera. Name it to, I'm just going to name it to camera because it doesn't matter. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm just going to leave it. So turn on gizmos. If you do not turn on gizmos, you will not be able to see where the camera is. Like, cause it's not like you're gonna be able to tell where this is. So. And if you size it, it really doesn't matter. It's not going to change the camera size. So you just want to do it like the best you can. And oh, I think the camera is upside down. No, I think that's upside down. Yeah, that's upside down. So let me like actually undo literally everything. So I'm gonna undo this. What I might do is I might redo I wanna like redo this. Like this thingy right here because it's like messing up my whole entire thing about it though is it's like crooked. So I might just stick with the old thing. The old like cup blocking. So I might just like block it with something. I'm just gonna like do something like this. I'll add a mirror probably like in a shop or something. Maybe. I'm gonna do like a dirt covering, like the walls. Bro, I don't like this thing that's going on with my... Alright, that's good enough. So once you guys have that, I'm going to show you can add the movement. So what you guys want to do is, last video I showed you guys how to add the like map and the locomotion. I showed you how to add the locomotion at the end. And make sure if you made your map before you imported the locomotion, that's fine. But as long as you renamed the scene that you're in, like the default sample scene that comes with Unity when you open it, make sure you renamed it to whatever. It can literally be whatever as long as it stays that name. Actually, it doesn't have to stay the name. It just has to be renamed to something. It can't be like sample scene renamed because that's already the default name. So, yeah, I got this. So, so once you guys got everything, how to add the movement and stuff. So click on Resources, Gorilla Prefabs, and you're gonna see this package right here called Gorilla Brig, and it may have like 2 dots on it, but for me, for some reason, my package do not like show until I wait like 2 minutes. So what you guys want to do is just wait for that. Yeah, like see, it just now did it. And what you guys want to do is delete this main camera because there's no need for it. And it's good. This is gonna replace it. So this already has a camera called main camera. What you guys want to do is right click on the Gorilla Rig, prefab, unpack completely, and this will make it so you can do a bunch of stuff. Make sure you have those settings enabled, or else the like the thing will not work. And as you guys can clearly see, you guys can basically see that the dots on my map are like way too small, like the movement hands on my map are way too small. So what you guys want to do is like lower the size of your guys' map. This will actually make it so your hands are a little bit more fitting for the map. So yeah, so this is a little bit better as long as it fits well. So that's pretty cool. What you guys want to do now is you guys just want to go to assets. Since it's already snow, I don't like this because people might get mixed up like with the snow and the hands because they're both white. So what you guys want to do is make a new material, and you can do whatever materials you want. I'm going to do red. I don't know why I put it in the XR folder, but it's whatever. And I hate when it does this. I hate Unity sometimes because Unity, literally every time you click on something, it loads like this for like 5 minutes for literally no reason every time you click on something. And it's just like auto-save stuff. And I don't know why they added a save button if auto-save is already there. And it's stupid. It's really stupid. So yeah, make sure you turn the smoothness down to make it like realistic. So red, I'm gonna put this to red. I'm gonna put them both hands to red. You can put it as like different colors, like red and blue, or red and green, or green and blue, or gray, as long as it looks good. It doesn't have to look good because when you add multiplayer, it's not really, those hands aren't gonna really matter that much. Like you could probably disable, like when you add the player model, the annoying thing is that you have to like disable the mesh renderer for like the Gorilla Rig hands, like the spheres. Like 'cause without you doing that on the player model, there'll be like these annoying spheres that you have to deal with, and then you'll have to go back in Unity and then edit again. So that's what I hate about the Gorilla Rig, is every time you add Photon or Normcore or even like a player model, it does that all the freaking time. I don't really care about that blockage, so I'm just going to delete it. I don't really care about it. It's just a testing game. I don't really add cosmetics in here anyway. So Normcore is actually like really easy to add. It's way easier to add than Photon, because with Photon you have to add a bunch of IDs. You have to import some like SDK stuff. Well, not SDK stuff. Like you have to go in Unity Asset Store and import 2 things. And it's just annoying. But with Photon though, it's actually like Photon is really good because you can get up to like 60 players in Photon. So it's really cool, but it really, I would recommend when you're doing Normcore or Photon that you do 10 players, because that's the max amount for Gorilla Tag. And Big Scary, I'm pretty sure they have 20. You can do 20 if you want, but it'll probably lag your game unless you add like a bunch of like texture stuff and bake stuff and to make it less laggy. So what you guys want to do now is to add Normcore. I'm not going to showcase Photon in this video. I'm going to showcase Normcore first, and Normcore is optional. If you guys want Photon, just wait for the other tutorial to come out. It's coming out soon, probably. I'm probably gonna record it like tomorrow, or maybe if you guys are lucky, I'll probably record it today. But I won't be able to publish if I do record part 3 today. You guys won't get it until I would say about tomorrow, or like 2 days. So, and I will post this video like tomorrow, so like November 23rd. So I'll probably post this video around November 23rd. It is November 22nd though, today. So, yeah. So once you guys got the movement and stuff, Normcore is really easy to add. Go to your browser. And what you guys want to do is you want to search up normcore.io/download. And it's going to pop up with this. Click on sign up. If you have an account, sign in. But if you don't have an account, sign up. So name, I'm going to do, actually, I'll just sign up real quick and then, yeah. And then, yeah, I will show you guys when it's done. So I'm now signed in. I forgot my password, but I got it on the 3rd try. So I already made some games on here. I tried to make a Normcore tutorial before, but you guys hear about that glitch that I've been having in OBS, so I couldn't make that tutorial. That's why I only have 4 videos. I think I have 4 videos, yeah. So that's why I have about 4 videos. So what you guys want to do is click normcore.io/download, and it's gonna click your download. It's gonna show up with your download has started. Just wait for it. I already have it, so I'm gonna just click the X. And what you guys want to do now is go to your thingy. Don't exit out of Normcore yet, because you're gonna need it for your Normcore IDs. So once you guys got that, click on downloads or whatever where you download it. Alright guys, once this is done, it'll look like this. It'll open the package manager and project settings. And what you guys want to do, here is close it. While that's waiting, what you guys can do is go to apps. Click on apps. Click create. So, on here, just name it whatever. For me, it's gonna be primary chimps. That's my game. Copy it. Go to Unity. So once you guys are done with that, taking forever. I've been waiting for this for like 30 minutes. Alright guys, once that is officially done, just close this. And then what you guys want to do is click on normal, examples, VR player. So you're gonna see this. Just go to this thing right here, app key, put in your app key, drag this out. Don't unpack it because you don't need to. And if you do, I think it'll break. So once you guys got that, go back to it. And you're gonna see that none of these are selected. So root, select the main camera. Wait, no, the root, you wanna select Gorilla Player. The head, you wanna select main camera. The left hand, you wanna select left hand controller. The right hand, you wanna select right hand controller. Then you can play. With multiplayer. And yeah. You guys are gonna see this thing right here. Click on Gorilla Rig, left hand controller, and if you drag it out, the hand, this is what the default hand looks like. And usually if the player model is working, that just means multiplayer is working. This is the default player model that it comes with, just like Photon. Photon comes with a default player model. And if the player model pops up, that just means it's working. Now what you guys want to do is to make a player model, you guys want to go to normal, examples, VR player, wait no. So click on the real-time post VR player and hierarchy, double click on this, it's going to pop up with the player model. That pops up in the this is the one that pops up in-game, that hand. And this is the same model. And you guys, this is the front of the model. This is like a mouth, just so you guys know. So this is like in the mouth, this is the front of the model. So yeah. And let's say I wanted a model. and I want to get a model. So a good model, well, so where you guys can get models is, it's actually really simple to get a model. You guys go to your browser. And then go to something called Sketch, Fab, .com. What you guys want to do now is sign up, but I'm already signed up on another browser, so I don't need to go on that browser and do it. My PC is being very slow. Alright guys, so you want to go to sketchfab.com, sign in. I'm already signed in on this browser, so yeah. And what you guys want to search up is, you guys just want to search Gorilla tag Fangem model, or just search Gorilla tag Fangem. So you guys are going to want to find a model that you guys want. Don't make it like too like RTX or anything. They have this model. It's kind of like capuchin. What you guys want to do now is, I like this model. I actually used this model before, and it's actually a really good model. So I'm going to actually use this one. So you guys just want to download it. Make sure it has an FBX download format. it'll download this zip file. Since I have WinRAR, I can just drag it in, and everything will be good. You guys just want to drag this into Unity. So drag it in. And once that's in, just drag it into the VR player scene thing. Drag it like that. Drag it to like a player model type size. So I gotta size this down. Kind of where it looks something like this, where like the player model is like in the head. So like the head on the model is lined up with the head inside the player. So it should look like this. Then you guys want to get a script. I already have it. There's going to be a Discord soon. People are working on it on the server. And you guys just want to scroll down until you find it. It's going to be called Fast IK Fabric. So I'm just going to search it up. So you guys just want to wait for that to import. Once you guys have that, drag the Gorilla player or the player model. So you're gonna have it like right here or something. So just click on the X. So what you guys want to do is go to the VR player head and right click on the head model, delete, and then delete the left hand model and the right hand model. Then drag the player model to the head thingy, right click it, prefab, unpack completely. I don't know, wait, shouldn't it have? This player model will not work. It needs like stuff that I can get to. I don't know. It did that with when I used the other thing. Bro, what? I didn't even go here. Okay. This might work. Oh, wait, no. I might just use no. Of course, it doesn't have a download. Alright. It doesn't have to be rigged, but let me just search up capuchin. Yes. 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 Is that the remake? Oh, that's not even close. So bad. If I just use the alright. This might work. I'm not sure. This is the Capuchin remake player model. Oh my god, how much zips? Oh my god, I was about to say if there's any more zip files. Alright. Perfect. Okay, does it have the bones? It does, okay. Yay, it has bones. It needs to have bones in it in order to actually add it. It doesn't have to be rigged either, but in order to add animation stuff, yeah, you need it rigged. But since this was freaking pirated from the Capuchin files, this is already rigged, so it don't matter. Just a little bit bigger. You guys just want to put that just oh, perfect. That's perfect. So you gotta make sure that the head is on the the player model head is in the model head, and you can delete the head model. But if you guys want, you can drag that in there to save it. You wouldn't really need that though, unless you're adding another model, which you shouldn't do. So what you guys want to do next is click on and drag the thing over to the head, the model. Click on prefab, unpack completely. Go to the arrow, click amateur, bone. It's like one of the middle ones. And you want to go to the like hands. It's like the wrist actually. So it's this one right here, the one that looks like that. It's the one that's the wrist. So like that, and you guys just want to curve it like that. And the finger is a little bit weird, so I'm gonna fix that later. Once you guys got that, you can drag the Fast IK Fabric script. This is so your little rig hands can track like the player model hands. So you guys got that. Drag that over there. For the target, set that as the so this is the right hand, so the target is the right hand, so that one. And for the pole, you want to go here. It's usually the one that's connecting them both, like these ones right here. Like if you rotate them like this and it moves like that, that's the right bone. So you want to drag that over to the pole. So for me it's bone 6. And what you guys want to do is for this one, it's basically the same. Wait, it's the uppers one. So this one and this one. So, and then you drag that like that. And drag Fast IK Fabric. For the target, this is the left hand, so I'm going to do left hand. And for the pole, I'm going to do the one above it. And that's the one that's connecting these middle ones right here, these arms. And I'm going to actually fix these fingers. So that finger is fixed. I'm going to fix that so it's even. Perfect. Alright, once you guys got all of that, and everything's like that. The hands don't have to be perfectly even, they just have to be curved so that the hands do not break. Like the rotation. Because if you don't, if you don't do this, sometimes what it does is like the hand rotation, it is weird at the beginning. So that's why it's safe to do this all the time. So once you guys got the model, and you can just go back to seams. You can click play. And I'm going to show you guys how you can add music next. There's a lot of stuff that I'm going to show you in this video, by the way. So, and this is only part 2. So, make sure in the real-time plus VR player that this is on, because if it's not on, then servers will not work unless you add like server buttons or something. Then they'll work. But I'm gonna show you how you can add server buttons like later, probably. And if you see something that's in your view, that usually means it works. As you guys can see, it works. It literally works. Okay, that was cringe. But As you guys can see, the model works just fine. And to disable, like, this is what I was talking about earlier, like on the wrist, there's these little freaking spheres. Just go exit play mode, and then click on the first sphere, hold shift, click on the second sphere, disable the mesh renderer so people can't see it. That's what I explained today. So it's there, it's still there, but people cannot see it. That's what mesh renderer does, like turning it off or on. So like if it's on, people can see it. If it's off, people cannot see it at all. So that's why the mesh renderer is really important. And it's one of the most important things. One of the most important things for the Unity. Because, yeah. And as you guys can see, those stupid things disappeared. You guys may notice, just like Gorilla Tag, the fingers do not go, they don't collide. So, like in Gorilla Tag, they don't collide either. They're just there. But if you wanted to, like, make it collide with the ground, you could add like a cylinder to the finger, like if I went back to the VR player, like this one right here, if I went there, and then I added like capsules to these fingers right here, they would collide perfectly fine. So let's like do this real quick. This is what people do to add like finger colliders sometimes, but they add like a script and stuff so it doesn't like collide on the ground and stuff. But most people don't do this. They only do this when they're adding like finger collider stuff. I'm not gonna showcase that today. I'm only gonna. Wait, no, not cylinder. It's capsule. I forgot. It's capsule. So don't mistake capsule with cylinder. Like I always do. disable mesh renderer. Actually, re-enable them so you can see them. So you can add, and then you can duplicate these. Alright, once you guys got that, I'll show you that this works. That it collides. Alright. Should be loading any second. And it's okay, it is loaded officially. So go to scene. Go to whatever hand you want to. You can drag it. Move it down. And as you guys can see, it works. But I don't want that. So I'm just gonna disable them until I add finger colliders. So now that it works, you can guys build it. You can build it if you would like. And to build it, you guys should go to File, Build Settings, go to Android, set this to ASDC, make sure that this is 32-bit. Sometimes it pops up with 64-bit, but I don't know why. Sometimes it doesn't. And then go to Development Builds. If you're releasing this to App Lab, unselect Development Build because, yeah. And then for this, select all compatible devices. Click Switch Platform. This will make it so you can build it on Android. And the reason why you build it on Android is so you can install the APK. Because if you just regularly build it as MetaQuest, it will not work. Like on the new versions, it pops up with like Windows, Mac, Linux, dedicated server, Android, and then MetaQuest. But it doesn't pop up with that on older versions. So yeah. That's how you build, and for the first time it may take a little bit to build, so yeah, that is part 2 on how to make a gorilla type fan game. If you guys enjoyed, please like and subscribe. I'm looking forward to it so I can hit 50 subscribers. I'm trying to hit 50 subscribers by Thanksgiving, if we can do that. I'm not sure if we can, but if we can, that would be great. or at least we'll hit it by Christmas. And if we don't hit it by Christmas, I might quit because Christmas is pretty much a long way. Well, it's not that long away, but it's pretty much kind of like a long way from here. So, yeah. So yeah. I'm gonna stop recording before I hit 2 hours. So if you guys enjoyed, please like and subscribe. That'll be really helpful. And yeah, bye.